Sundress Gate was the latest controversy that took over right-wing Twitter over the weekend. So I think this all started because every time that spring or summer rolls around, men are trying to tell women, please wear sundresses. And then all of these women meme about how, you know, sorry to be graphic, but they say they want to get railed in a sundress. That's not my verbiage, it's just the one that they use.
Jeez, Mary.
That's just what they say. I see this every year, every spring. Everyone is talking about sundresses and how men just love seeing women in sundresses. So the premier publication for conservative-leaning women, EV Magazine, decided to, you know, corner this market and create the perfect sundress, or at least their definition of it. They actually posted this video on Twitter about why men love sundresses. So I wanted to play that for you guys. It actually brought this man to tears.
Is it this one?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go, guys.
Please explain to me what it is about the sundresses that you like so much.
Oh, allow me to regale you by asking you some questions. What is it about getting an extra $1,000 that you love so much? What is it about that first sip of water after a day spent in the scorching sun that you love so much? What is it about nourishing your body with food after having spent the day famished that you love so much? Seeing the yams in such a beautiful and vulnerable state is a reminder to us that although hell is upon us, the heavens still take their time to shine and smile upon our lowly lives and remind us that life is very good.
Oh my goodness.
Literally brought this man to tears.
Okay.
Okay, so clearly men love sundresses. And I think that the reason this controversy arose is because Evie decided to release this sundress as a way to appeal to men and to look pretty, which are both things that women love. Only one of those things is something a woman can admit to herself. Okay, we cannot admit that we want men to find us attractive these days.
Wait,
it's
you mean
not.
you don't wear the push-up bra in public for you?
No,
I was always told
unfortunately, no.
I was always told that the women wear the short skirts, the push-up bra, and the heels because they want to feel pretty to themselves.
Mm-hmm. So, like, I think the controversy started amongst women, and a lot of women were not satisfied with this product. Let's show the product as it was modeled. Here,
just from the article, I guess is the...
in this the tweet where they released this video.
Is it in this, or is it theperfectsundress.com? We just go to the website. There it is.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
I just sent you the link to the video.
Okay.
Where they modeled it. I just think that they chose a model who didn't like smile or laugh in the video, and it made it seem like way more sexualized maybe than you would normally think of a sundress. Like it's supposed to be a fun thing.
Yeah, she's not exactly like...
She's not smiling. I think that's the issue.
Like, shouldn't it be like fun and fancy free or something like that?
Yeah.
Like there should be some actual joy on her face.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can't just throw on the sundress.
Not look like a guy just asked her to go Dutch on lunch.
Yeah, she doesn't look happy.
Yeah.
But it seems like a cute enough dress. I don't know. You're the man. What do you think?
The yellow isn't a great color, but it's cute enough. It's good. I saw a lot of...
That one's sold out.
I saw a lot of people arguing...
Does it bring you to tears?
It doesn't.
How much you love it?
It doesn't bring me to tears. Look, I saw a lot of people arguing about the height of the cut on the dress because conservative people are gonna purity test one another.
Is it above the knee?
A lot of the women were saying this isn't modest enough. A lot of them were upset that it looked like it wasn't good quality, like it wasn't constructed well. And people just had a million different theories as to why they hate this dress. So I saw some takes. One person said, men can't comment on Sundress Gate because they're willfully misunderstanding the situation in order to turn it into some sort of psychosexual drama that involves them. when in actuality, the dress just looks cheap, has an unflattering, boxy fit, and is made from synthetic fiber, yet costs over $100. It's just a poorly made, overpriced dress. Evie needs to take the feedback in stride and try again. Another one said, the thing to understand about sundress gate is that obviously men think women look cute in sundresses, and most women rightly find it threatening to their core sense of identity and agency if they overtly wear something men like. It's much more important that their female friends like their choices, and anything girly risks the wrath of friends for pick-me behavior. To appeal directly to male sexuality without first going through the filter of female consensus is traitorous to the sisterhood. What you have here are two warring social dominance strategies. One woman attempts to mog with a direct appeal to male sexuality, and another woman mogs by stepping in to punish with consensus judgment of women and gays. Owned.
You ladies will never be happy, and I feel bad for you. I genuinely feel bad for you.
I feel bad for whoever wrote that essay.
Also, here's an interesting, like, if you care about the color of the dress, here's an example of how the colors look different depending on the lighting of the post.
Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't look good on me because I'm pale, but the model is tan, so it works for her.
It's like super tan.
Yeah.
I almost feel like they had to do that so the dress
She
would look
looks
more
like she's
vibrant.
being held captive.
A lot of people felt like it looks too adolescent for adult women to wear it. It doesn't look grown up enough. Someone said, you can keep your overpriced adolescent Evie dress. If I ever spend good money on a real sundress, it'll be something like this because I'm a fully grown woman who has taste. But, you know, most people were saying positive things, at least as far as I could tell.
Mm-hmm.
Why is this such a big deal? Like, who is Evie? Their conservative magazine?
That's just the name of the magazine.
Okay.
Yeah.
And people are pissed because their whole thing is what? It was made in Miami or something?
They're mad because it's not made of pure cotton. They're mad because it's not modest enough. They think it's way too revealing.
Okay.
They're mad because it's appealing to the male gaze. Did I miss anything?
I felt like most of the discussion I saw was about the materials and it not being modest enough. I'm picturing a bunch of women with tape measures.
Oh, they're also mad because it's overpriced.
Yeah.
They think it's overpriced. And they're also mad because they think it doesn't look like it's quality enough.
Look, have none of these ladies seen what the women of Con Inc. look like when they go to these conventions and stuff like that? They're all wearing dresses of a
They're basically wearing bodycon dresses.
Yeah.
Like, for the male gaze.
Skin tight, pencil skirts and dresses that are designed to be flattering and attractive, which is why, that's where you run into the neocon conservative versus a religious conservative, which will have different ideas of where your morality should fall with your clothing. And the rest of us are just like, again, and I'm just like, man, it's got to be rough having to like worry so much about what
other people think.
Yeah.
All of this could be solved if
Well, I mean, not just that, but just like, all the way down to your clothing and stuff like that.
Well, it seems like no one can decide on what a sundress even is. And no one can decide on what a woman is.
So it's become a semantic argument.
That's the real problem.
Really, like, we don't even know what we're talking
Honestly,
about.
that would be a great segment where if like a bunch of
I'm gonna do the "What is a Sundress" documentary.
No, like that's what, see if somebody that's what somebody on the left should be doing right now. Is like they're like, oh, what is a woman? Oh yeah, well, what the hell is a sundress?
From the perspective of the sundress.
Yes.
I looked up a definition. It just says a light summer dress with a bodice that exposes the arms and shoulders. So that fit the definition.
To be fair, okay, so there are examples of this happening to men. For instance, when Tim interviewed Trump, people were mad that Tim didn't wear a suit to interview Donald Trump. So even then, I find that to be, if you're a dude having that argument with people online, it's kind of embarrassing for you.
One take I can definitely agree with is no straight man should be interested in this debate to begin with. If I saw a bunch of men arguing about guns, cars, or video games, I would be immediately uninterested, that I would forget about it the moment and scrolled far away from that nonsense. A lot of you need to be caring a lot less about women debating fabric, waistlines, and color choices. I am begging you to go build something and stop worrying about this debate. Men used to go to war, essentially, and now they're arguing on Twitter about what a sundress is.
Well, I mean, I grabbed the 3 tweets that I saw because I thought this is Calendargate 2.0.
It is.
But I didn't see any men, at least I didn't see a whole men discussing this.
Well, the universal consensus from men is that they like sundresses, right?
Yes. As on behalf of men everywhere, I speak confidently when I say, do more of this. You'll be fine.
Why sundresses in particular?
I don't necessarily. That just seems to be the catch-all that they have for it. But men like women in skirts and dresses and looking feminine. Especially,
the most feminine
what
thing
is
you
the
can
one thing
wear.
I rage against all the time on here? I'm like, women, stop wearing baggy pants. It's unbecoming.
I mean, yeah. But then every time you say something like that, they'll be like, it's not for you. Yeah. I'm wearing my outfits for the girlies. Yeah. Or they say everything I do is for the girls and the gays, even when it's not true.
Look, in men do criticize what other men wear usually, how other men dress, and that's always funny to me.
Oh my goodness, have you seen that account that just, analyzes menswear? Mm-mm. I think it's called Dye Workwear, and this guy just creates these elaborate threads about like why Andrew Tate's blazer doesn't fit him right. Like he's like very opinionated about the fabrics and the tailoring, and he's like, this is clearly not bespoke. Like he does that a lot. So it's not just women's clothing that gets picked apart online.
The funny thing is, even in like industries like skating, there's arguments about baggy. There was always discussions about baggy pants versus loose pants and stuff like that. But even like, look, people criticize like the shirts that I wear because I wear like long, curved hem shirts that they make fun of, or how I dress. So what? Like, I'm a dude. I don't care what you wear.
How would you say men feel about modesty in the way women dress?
I think that this is a debate that can't even be had in these circles because conservative circles are so detached from what regular men and women are like.
Well, then if you're not one of those conservative men, then as the representative for
regular dudes
everywhere, what would you say?
Wear the sundress.
Do you think that women dressing modestly is important to some degree to you?
Yeah, I guess the idea would be like, where do you draw the line at modest? I don't really care. I would, okay, let me rephrase that. I would care if it's somebody that I'm dating. Like, I care about the looks of somebody that I'm with, but that's such a generic definition of like, what does it mean to be modest? Like, what do you find appealing? What don't you find appealing?
I've heard guys not caring if their girlfriend goes out like dressed unmodestly, but I feel like if you genuinely care about the woman, you don't want her to go out dressed inappropriately.
Yeah, it depends on where you draw the line on inappropriate, right? Like,
well, yeah, but what is your line? These that women you consider inappropriate.
I don't know if I've got to. I'd have to. I'd have to do some thought on that. I've yet to see.
Do you think leggings as pants is?
That doesn't bother me.
Like, I just see a lot of men complaining about how women wear leggings as pants these days and how it's inappropriate and you can see everything.
That's not inappropriate to me.
No?
No.
But what is? Because the line is constantly shifting further and further closer to being fully naked. And I don't know how much further we can go.
I wouldn't want, okay, so here's the, like, black leggings, fine. The ones that look like your skin color, weird.
If they're light, that shows more. So you would say they need to be black.
Because black leggings would just look like black denim. It's not like black women. It's not like women didn't wear like skin tight jeans before.
And it's like
cigarette.
It's only an eyesore if someone should not be wearing anything skin tight.
Yeah, I care more about whether you how you look rather.
I feel like
than,
it stands out more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is a discussion. Again, the women were talking about whether it was modest or not, and that's an argument or a discussion that's only going to happen in conservative circles because normal people don't have that discussion. They're not thinking about that. And certainly that sundress isn't something I would call immodest.
I saw this absolutely demented take from a man in the replies on Sundress Gate, and he like posted this. It looked like a costume from Spirit Halloween.
I saw it.
No. It was like an 1800s school marm outfit, and he was like, more women should dress like this.
Look, it looked like she was about to. It looked like somebody who was about to go get water from a well.
Truly cringe.
She looked like she was about to go get water from a well.
It looked like Dr. Quinn medicine woman. It looked like,
impressive.
I mean, I just think you should try being normal, you know? And this dress, to me, it looks totally normal based on today's like contemporary standards for modesty. But that wasn't the main issue. I think the main issue for all of these women in having these arguments was that they thought it cost too much.
Thanks for watching. Listen to full episodes of Pop Culture Crisis on Spotify.
Keep up with us on social media and make sure you subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss the show. Bye, guys.